kind of constipated, and I got up this morning and had a very underwhelming poop. Like, you know, you're like, I know I have more. And then I just went to the bathroom now, and I was like, I think I pooped out a fucking piece of candy that I ate in the 7th grade. Like, I'm like empty. I'm like, okay, we're good. Because I had like an upset stomach this morning to the point where like I didn't finish my breakfast, and I was like, oh, I gotta go. But now I went and we're good. So this is a day in the life of me pooping, lifting. Jess is visiting from Australia, which is the other side of the world. I don't know if you know that. It's like a 14-hour flight from Brisbane to LA. Yeah, it's not lit. But she took drugs to sleep, and so she slept, so she's not actually that fucked up. Anyways, we're going to go to the gym. Jess is a client. We're going to train with her. What are you doing today, bench? Deadlifts, okay. You're going to get her on the kabuki bar, cheat like a motherfucker, go heavy. She's a really good deadlifter. She pulls like 200 kilos plus. Yeah, anyways, that's what's on the docket for today. Maybe some more pooping. Let's go. So the rule with cold starts is the louder the cold start, the smaller the penis. So take from that what you will. So we're heading to the gym. Jess wants a coffee because even though I offered her a coffee and our espresso maker and she knows how to use an espresso maker, she wanted to buy her coffee, which is fine. I understand that you're on vacation. I lost my pre-workout, so I might get a coffee. Actually, I'll probably just get another Ghost. Ghosts are the best because there's nothing like feeling geeked out on the way to the gym and then getting there and have a panic attack and shitting your fucking pants. Anyways, I think that's the plan for today. We're gonna go to the gym. It's gonna be lit. Driving the race car instead of my wife's fucking mom van. And as you can see, very good driver. Check it out. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, so clearly a very skilled driver. So I drive a race car. Anyway, see you soon. So the thing that I love about training online clients in person, because Jess is an online client from Australia, is I can fix things in about 30 seconds. So, you know, she's always kind of struggled with that initiation off the floor. When you miss your deadlifts, they're kind of at the knee, right? So missing at the knee is typically a lack of acceleration off the floor. All we did, push your toes down, push your knees in, ta-da, problem fixed. If I tried to figure that out online, it would have taken 2 fucking months. Toes down hard. Good! Fuck yeah. Fucking Sis Ramon, your last one. Fucking gonna go in. Come on now! Push! Atta girl! So you just had to do that to start. You know what I used to do? Yeah. You know what I used to do? When I had my old M3, I used to put this song on as I was driving to the highway. And then the moment it hit, I would hit the on-ramp and like I'd be at the top of the 4th gear, we'd do like 140 miles an hour and I'd be like, ah! Retarded? Yes. Cool? Definitely. And then Jem never understood why I bought the car. And I was like, let me just take you for a ride. And then I did that. And she's like, I get it. Oh my God, I get it. And I was like, right? Going really fast is cool. Yeah, so that's just like a regular row. So I'll show you. Come over here real quick. So croc row, you're gonna come over and you're gonna split stance on the dumbbell rack. So if you're holding with your right hand, split stance, left side out. And then flare your elbow, and now pull. Good. And then let your scap, and then lots of hip English. Good. That's it. Yeah, it's literally just big stretch, big squeeze in the upper back, lots of body English. It's meant to allow you to cheat and use a lot of weight. So croc rows, huge elbow flared more, there you go. Huge back builder, huge, great upper back stretch, great upper back squeeze. Really, really easy way to blow your deadlift up, build up all the musculature necessary for deadlift, and just be able to honestly just have enough muscle to be able to impart force into the bar. Because obviously like our legs connect to the ground, but our arms connect to the bar. So the weaker everything from here to here is, the harder the time we're gonna have connecting those 2 points together, because the entire backside of our body is what has to stay stiff enough to have that force go through the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obliques flexed hard. 6, 7. Obliques. 8. There you go. 9, 10. 4 more. 11. Obliques. 12, 13, 14, 15. 3 more. 16, 17, 18. You got 20. Last one. Good. Is it hip hurt or is it glute hurt? Good. So essentially what's happening with Jess is she has had like issues with her left hip. She had a labrum tear. And essentially what we figured out is that femur is kind of shifted out in the acetabulum, which is your hip socket, and it's kind of grinding and beating up that labrum. So what this exercise is meant to do is to, with that internal rotation and then that sit through the heel, we're pushing that acetabulum, or we're pushing that femur in the acetabulum back and then also kind of to inside. And then because of that, we end up taking pressure off of the femur, and this done, or sorry, taking pressure off of the labrum, and this done over a long enough time period should hopefully reorient where that is, take pressure off her labrum. So even if it's torn, it doesn't matter. As many as you can. 1. Come on! 2. I got it. 3. 4. You're going to 12. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. You got 5 more. Let's go. 11. 12. Come on, 3 left. 13. Last 2. 14. Last 1. Pause on the bottom. 3, 2, up. Done. So keep that hip squeeze as hard as you can. Bum squeeze as hard as you can. This side's gonna be hard. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. It's hard, huh? Yeah. So if you don't have a GHR, it's the easiest one to do. And you can just do bilateral for a client if they're weak. The thing about training someone in person is you can kind of go off program a little bit and you make it way worse. But what it allows them to do is reconceptualize their perception of effort. Because Jess did her croc rows with 90 kilos, or 90 pounds, not 90 kilos, that'd be crazy if you did 90 kilos. 90 pounds, which is like 45 kilos, and you've been using what, 35 before?
35.
Yeah, so added 22 pounds to her croc rows and did more reps. And now she understands that's her baseline.
So we're going to Buc-ee's. Jess has never been to Buc-ee's. Jalen's never been to Buc-ee's. And I think Buc-ee's is the pinnacle of American exceptionalism. I think Buc-ee's is a cultural landmark. And I think Buc-ee's is a really good example of why America is the best country on the planet. So we're going to go there. We're going to experience Buc-ee's. The good thing is I have 79 miles still empty, so by the time we get there, I need to fill up anyways. So I'm going to benefit from cheap Buc-ee's gas. So anyways, see you guys at Buc-ee's.
We have arrived at the bastion of American exceptionalism, the reason why America is the greatest country on the planet. Unfettered wealth, unfettered excess, and you can make it if you come here and you're willing to work hard, and you're willing to commit tax fraud, and potentially fuck people over. Anyways, this is Buc-ee's.
Okay, Jess, what are your first impressions of Buc-ee's, greatest gas station in the world?
It's ridiculous and I love it.
So do you think, is this what you expected?
No.
What did you expect?
Maybe something a little bit smaller.
This is a small one.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the one outside of Daytona is the second largest in the world. The biggest one's now in Texas. So
that
it gets
makes
larger.
sense. Yeah, okay.
This is a medium-sized Buc-ee. And as you can see, I don't know, it's probably a quarter mile long, between a quarter and a half mile long. God bless America, baby.
Fucking Tesla rims on this Crown Vic. You know what that is? That's someone who loves Elon, but doesn't have Tesla money. And I respect it. Look at that. That fucking goes so hard. I might have to buy that car. All right, so this has been a day in the life of a niche internet micro celebrity. Had breakfast, went to the gym, came home, had a nap, went to Buc-ee's, feeding my beautiful dog now, and I'm waiting for my wife to get home. Give her hugs and kisses when she gets back. Okay, bye.